Hello and welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. And guess what, guys? With Shiba Inu, we are literally knocking on the doors to make our way all the way up into this beautiful juicy zone right there. And we are just about to get into a takeoff position. If you'd like to find out more and you're holding SHIB and you're quite possibly holding out for the 1 cent mark, then you better stay in, tune in, and let's roll the intro. Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Right, couple of things. First of all, congratulations for anyone who actually held in this position right there before we headed up. Had you held from here, you would have been up by 42%. However, I reckon we can go even further up to the upside, but first things first, we do need to clear this zone over here, because if you look to our left, let's bring out the beautiful arrow. We need to clear this invalidation right here and that as well. So that means firstly we need to break out from the zone, then our next target would be in this area right there. Let me bring out the rectangle box. This is the area that I can see us go even further to the upside. However, we might be able to tap this area or within the zone before we make our way back down. So we could be looking at something like this. We might shoot up, followed by a nice little healthy correction, followed by an amazing push right up to the upside. Now if this was to play out, now what sort of trade or percentage would you be expecting? Well, that's quite easy. First, let's pull out the measuring tool, measure from where the current price is at, and you could be looking at 496% or even more. Now if you was to 2x leverage this, that's well over 900 and oh bloody hell, look at that, 906, sorry, yeah, 900 and no, just under 100%. Lost my maths there. Let's be precise now. That's 894 or 92%, and that would be an amazing trade to be had. Now, how would you enter? What would you do between now until then? That's quite simple. Now, just remember, guys, this is not financial advice. Just showing exactly what I'm doing, how I'm planning to make my trade. Because so far I already made 84% from the smooth, because I held a bit earlier, like around about there, because I saw a double bottom as 1, 2, entered there, went up, came back to retest. I've loaded up a little bit more there because I wasn't sure whether we fall further back down. Instead, we just carried on creating this J pattern, and that's a bullish move, which means we could see more push to the upside. And if there is a slight pullback, then we should be expecting a nice big blow off top from there and see how we react from this zone. Now, if that was to happen, I will still hold my trade here as it goes up. Might take some profit over here, just in case if we do continue to go up, to pull back down, so that I can use more of my profit to get back in to the Shiba Inu coin and see ourselves to progress even further to the upside. So that's exactly how I'll be trading this. And seeing as this is a trading and a signal channel, to trade it is very simple. Firstly, we have to look previously, the previous high here and there. We are quite literally, or you can see by the wicket, we just literally touched it. Yeah, we've touched these two areas of here. In fact, we've gone slightly above this one here, and we've almost matched the candle wick from here today as well, which gives me even more of a confidence that we should be able to go even further up. So what I will do in that case, I would firstly wait until we do see a green candle go slightly above this zone there. If there is a pullback at least halfway through this mark, like let's say for example we do come back to retrace 50% of that, now that will be a pretty decent trade and more or less a decent confirmation that we should be going continually to the upside from here to there. Now, if you were to enter here, possibly you could be looking at still at least 121% move to the upside, and that would be the best case scenario. And I'll still hold on just to see how you react in the zone up here. Now that will be fantastic, but guys, once we do break out from here, I can see us quite easily pumping our way back up to its all-time highs right over here. And if that was to happen, then guys, I'm just going to be holding the trade regardless, because this coin, I can see SHIBA INU going much further. And one of the things I want to teach you also in this video is quite simply the Fibonacci retracement. All you have to do is click from the very top to the very bottom, and I'll show you why and tell you why. Reason why, because now if we scroll to the top, you can see where the Fibonacci retracement ends, and it ends right up here. And what you will notice is the price of the coin from the right to the top, that would be 0.30350. Now that is a humongous move to the upside. In fact, let's once again pull out the Fib retracements. This is actually quite an ideal tool for anyone who's hodling for the long term, or even towards this ultra bull season coming in. That will give you approximately 22,000% move to the upside. And guys, that is an absolute killer. Because let's say, for example, to bring out my own calculator now, let's say for instance, if we were to do that, what's that, 22,578, and let's say you even put $100, that's like 22,000k. Guys, that's 22,000k. Whether it's dollars you like to use, for instance, let's say for instance we use dollars. If you were to enter down here, you hold all the way up here to around about this mark at 30350. At the for the 22,000% move to the upside, that will give you approximately $22,000 quite easily, and that's only with $100. But let's say for instance you have a bit more spare cash to play with, and you put in 500, that would easily give you $112,890 just for that move. And that's not even 1 cent. We could even see a 1 cent move for SHIBA INU. Now once again, like I'm saying guys, this is all for S and Googles. Let's say we go all the way up to that 1% mark, so that 1 cent mark. That will mean, here we are, like around about 1 cent, that's easily 107,000. I'm going to forget about the rest of the digits. Let's say for instance, even if you put in $100 for 107,000% move to the upside, even just with $100, that would give you 107,000. Guys, that's pretty insane. But I'm just saying, what if we put $500? That would easily give you 535,000 freaking dollars with SHIBA INU. So you need to have this mentality when it comes down to these smaller altcoins, that you put money in, you forget about it. And remember guys, just as a message you see up here on GOOOOO, it is exactly that. You are in risk of potentially losing everything, but then again, if you're hodling, then you pretty much won't be losing nothing at all, because you got to think about it of a long-term investment if you really want like a humongous return. So that is the end for the show today. I've shown you my technical analysis for the short term on how you can quite simply make quite decent gains for the short term. However, if you're fortunate enough and you are intraday trading and you have to get in quite early and we still continue to go up, it doesn't make any sense for you to come out of your trade, unless if you're going to use your winnings to reinvest into the same coin or into the different one. Otherwise, I'll say to everyone, keep it strong, keep it holding strong, and I hope this video is useful and informative. So if you like this video, guys, do me one favor, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you like my channel, subscribe over here for more juicy contents. And also, if you'd like to see my next video, just click over here, and I'll see you all in the next one.